Welcome to Foodonomics. Today we're making sauteed collard greens. We are making some collard greens today with some olive oil that just got heated up. I threw some sliced onions in it, one whole white onion sliced. Okay, and we're adding some sliced garlic. We're going to saute this together before we add the collard. So before we wash this, I'm going to cut off the stems right over here, right there, and then I'm going to wash each individual leaf, and then I'll show you how to cut the stem from the middle. So I've cut most of them already, but I kept this last one so you guys can see what I did, and it's going to be a little hard because I'm doing this with one camera in one hand. You just kind of cut the bottom part off, and then the stem should sort of come right off, and that's it. So you have like, just roll it up like that. Then you start to cut it in thin ribbons like this. So in the middle it would look something like this. So I'm also going to dice these two tomatoes. They're tomatoes on the vine. I would normally use one Roma tomato, but then these are like medium-sized tomatoes on the vine. These are the tomatoes that I have, so I'm going to dice them into little cubes. So now that the onions are very well sauteed, I'm just going to add the diced tomatoes in and start mixing them into this mixture before I add the seasonings and then the collard greens. Now this part is completely optional. One medium green chili or serrano pepper, thinly sliced. I am going to put a little bit of a Sri Lankan twist to this just because we like a little bite in our food here, but that green chili is completely optional. And the only other thing I'm going to add that's a little Sri Lankan next to the coconut milk coming at the end is a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. And I just added the collard. Sorry, I did not show you that because I could not do that with the camera in my hand. However, don't worry about it coming up over top of the pot because it is going to reduce. Once it reduces, we're going to add salt and thick coconut milk. So you continue to stir while it cooks down every few minutes just to get all the tomatoes and the onions and turmeric and everything incorporated and completely cover the collard. Now, as you can see, the collard has reduced by at least half by now. I'm going to wait till it reduces a little bit more and then add salt and pepper. Then I'm going to add to it coconut milk. So now that it's cooked down and I've added salt and pepper to taste, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of thick coconut milk. Now this coconut milk is going to help with the bitterness that is in here. Generally this collard can be a little bit bitter, have like a aftertaste or whatever, so this coconut milk is going to help reduce that a little bit. So collard has 0.5 milligrams of iron per 100 grams. And if you ever had iron deficiency, you would know that with green leaves, with vegetables like spinach and kale and all that, the iron does not absorb unless you have it with vitamin C. Of course, there's already tomato in here. However, just to spruce things up just a little bit and to make sure that extra little boost gets along, I am going to add some lemon juice in here. This is optional. It does taste good, however, but it is entirely optional. I always make sure to add some lemon juice in anything that's a green vegetable that I'm cooking. Voila, some red rice, collard greens, and some jerk chicken barbecue. Or, well, baked in the oven, but tastes kind of like barbecue.